Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I wanted to let you know I will not be singing in this particular video. You can let the children out of the closet and release Grandma from the shed. I actually have a contest winner. His name is Jordan. He's really a loyal fan of Lounging with Lisa. And he has excellent comments. I mean, he told me he's too shy. I'd like to get some sort of back and forth going at some point when I learn more about how to work this insanity. But he said he's shy, and so that's fine. He requested, because he won the contest, the answer to the has anybody here seen Razorface? Is Elton John is the songwriter. And there you have it. So he would like me to do another video about Kratom, which, remember I said I'm not sure it could be pronounced Kratom. I say Kratom, you say Kratom. Same with potato. So I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about the Kratom. First of all, I'm really kind of thrilled because a gentleman named, I think, King Kratom commented on my first video about it. And I am in no way, shape, or form an expert on this at all. But, okay, nonetheless, I'm still going to bloviate on the subject because I am a user of the substance. Like I said, I used to be on high amounts of painkiller because I do have chronic pain and it's quite severe. And I had anxiety and depression, all related to the pain condition, really, ladies and gentlemen. And with using the substance, it really kind of knocks all of that out of the park. What I found, if you're not familiar with Kratom, you can go to my other video or probably look at King Kratom or somebody who's really, really knowledgeable. Or what I did is just go over to Google and type in Kratom 101. Fair warning, let me tell you that there are detractors. I think that's the right word. Generally, if you follow the money of those people, they are connected in some way, shape, or form. Oh, you got to be able to see my peace stuff. They're connected to the, the big pharmaceutical companies. So there are two active ingredients in the Kratom, and honestly, to Pete, I can't pronounce them or even begin to spell them. But what they're trying to do over there at Big Pharma is to lasso that energy and be able to have sort of a monopoly on it and push it out through the regular I'm so sorry, forgive me, channels of getting people, involved with their pharmaceutical products. Now, also, in my first video about this, I mentioned that it's in a powder form. You can also buy it in capsule form, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I think you can even buy it in the leaf form, but I don't know why you would. I think it'd be too much work. What some people do, though, because the powder is more cost-effective, is they'll go through eBay or through a local, hopefully a family-owned pharmacy. Oh boy, something loud's coming. Really weird. Hang on. They'll get the powder because it's easy, it's cheaper in bulk, and then they'll put it in the capsules. It really works best on an empty stomach, and that used to kind of make me concerned about eating throughout the day and stuff. And my son had tried it one time, and he said he never worried about the empty stomach thing. I don't think you should have it like with a meal or something. But first thing in the morning, it's a little more effective. And then actually, if you have a little bit of food in your stomach, try to space it out a bit. But it'll just take a little bit longer. Also, I'd mentioned before the red and green vein. I've only tried those. I've not tried the white. Maybe Jordan could comment if you have and let me know how it is. The red takes longer to hit you, so to speak. And there's something called a sweet spot. And you have to remember, I told you at first I was having sort of a hard time. I didn't think it was going to work because I don't know, I didn't have the right dosage. So you have to fiddle around a little bit. And you can read up on all of this, like I said, at Kratom 101 for a more thorough analysis of the situation. But I really, really, really do recommend this. And I also recommend that you join, I think it's called the American Kratom Association, if I'm not mistaken, because they really fight for our rights as supposed free people to be able to control what we put into our bodies. And this substance, okay, it's actually literally, I was going to say this substance is harmless compared to other things. This particular plant product. Remember, I told you it comes from the Southeast Asia area, and oftentimes, like, you'll get something and it'll be such and such Thai or such and such. Oh God, I can't think of another one. Bali, B-A-L-I. It means that it came from like the Thailand region, so forth and so on. Okay, where was I? Okay, it is related to the coffee plant. So, you know how if you drink coffee every day and then you go off it, you're going to have some uncomfortable side effects, generally a headache, nothing terrible, but that's about the addiction level. And when people talk about addiction, it kind of makes me upset because, I mean, clearly there's people addicted to a lot of things, but they seem to overlook the fact that sugar is addictive. Oh God, what else? I mean, anything really that you can think. A lot of things can be considered to be addictive. Sugar, coffee, cigarettes, of course. Things like that, alcohol. But, yeah, really, I think we have quite a problem here in the United States in terms of sugar addiction. I would venture to say that's right up there, almost with opiate abuse. So, anyhow, I hope this video helped. I hope that Jordan got his wish because he won the contest, Elton John Razorface. Yeah, what else? Oh, I know some people also make a tea out of it. You can really find a lot of information on YouTube. People will sample it in front of you. Some people even show you how to do what's called toss and wash. It's really disgusting. That's how I do it. I heat up orange juice, and then I just throw some in my mouth and put it in there. And the more fine the powder, the better quality. Like, when you get it, if it clings to the side of the container in which it's located, that shows that it's a better quality. I don't know. King Kratom, if you're listening, you can probably help me out here. Like I said, I'm pretty new to it, but just trying to help other people and have them not be terrified of, you know, all the propaganda put out by Big Pharma to keep people away from experimenting with anything natural that might help them in their life. It's unbelievable. They had a real huge effort, I think $125 million campaign, if I'm not mistaken, out in California. Something to do with marijuana. I'm not sure of the particulars, but I do know that they got in pretty heavily to with their propaganda against marijuana. So I'll talk about marijuana too another time. So, all right, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has Jordan winning the contest. And thanks, Jordan, for all your really thoughtful comments. You're very deep individual, unlike shallow me who bursts into song. Okay, love you. Bye.